nacho day, and that is what we are going to go ahead and do today in my little Pampered Chef kitchen. And I am looking forward to this because family will be home soon, and I can get this going and get it ready, and hopefully it'll be done when they get here. We're doing Veggie Nacho Supreme. This is a Pampered Chef recipe. It's on the website, and that's kind of good. It's nice because it's easy to find and quick to prepare, which is something I think we're all looking for. So I've already preheated my oven, 425, and put a layer of chips on my pizza stone. That's where we're going to start this recipe. I also did a couple things already, but what I did not yet do is get my tomato going. I have a couple tomatoes here that I'm going to go ahead and seed. And so I've got my coated tomato knife that I'm using right now. And so I'm getting that going. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to transfer that. Actually, I'm going to have to dice that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out my chopper, because now that I have my chopper, I don't go anywhere without it, which is kind of fun. All right, so I've got that. I'm going to do another one. And I like to have the tomato on the nacho. It's the more the merrier, I think. And I know they only called for one or two in the recipe, but I think that we could get away with a little bit more than that. So I've got great tools to use today. I've got, as I said, I'm going to use the chopper in a minute. I've got my manual food processor to use. I've got my pizza stone to use. All of those great items to make my job a little easier. I'll be using my batter bowls tonight. Boy, I've got a lot going on here. I've got my batter bowls. You can see my infusion water bottle. I've been working here in the kitchen all day, and it's been great to keep me hydrated. I've got my cucumber water in there, so that's pretty good. And I like to have it handy. It's easy to fill up, and it's so refreshing all day long. Of course, water is wonderful to hydrate with, but did you know that cucumbers are very high in H2O, which is why cucumbers are good to eat and to keep you hydrated. So that was a fun fact I just learned not that long ago. All right, so I'm going to chop that up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and put those in my batter bowl. And let's see, there we go. Good. All right, and the next thing we're going to do is I've already juiced my lime, so I'm going to put that in there, which is convenient. Have a nice juicer, and that gets done very, very quickly. Also, I have some red pepper. Actually, I don't have red. I'm going to use orange today. I kind of like the orange. It has a little bit of a different texture to it. And so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that into the manual food processor. And I have some green onions that I'm sticking in there as well. And then I have a little bit of jalapeno pepper that I'm just slicing up, putting in there so that I can go ahead and process that. And actually, I'm going to take a couple pieces of those tomatoes and stick that in there for a little juice. And let's see if I can show you here. Get that out of the way so you can see that. And look at that. There we go. Nice. Hands are a little wet. That's not so good. Ah, brilliant. Oh, look at that. Nice. That is exactly what we wanted to see. So I'm kind of excited about that. And of course, there's my mini mix-it scoop. And there's our dog chiming in on the excitement. All right. And I don't know what she's up to. Maybe our family is home, but in any case, she will certainly keep us company as we do our cooking. I'm surprised. She usually sits right down here with us. Next thing I want to do is where's my cheese? Oh, there's my cheese. Great. All right, I am going to go ahead and get this grated, put it in my microplane coarse grater. I really like to use that, if I can find it here on my work surface. All right, so I've got that. I'm going to put that in this bowl right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. All right, there we go. Oh, thanks. Almost. Boy, these wet hands, I'll tell you what. I should use my apron is what I should use. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Fabulous. Oh, gosh, I love the way that looks. Let me just show you that. That's really good. There we go. Take a look at that. It comes out beautifully on that coarse grater. It's really easy to do, and I love having this because it really does keep my fingers from getting all chopped up. I know we were talking about this earlier today. I have a friend who was doing some things, and she was grating chocolate, and she didn't have her microplane food processor with her. So anyway, all right, so I've got my cheese that I need, and we're going to do some black beans. We're going to put that. Goodness gracious. All right, we're going to put just a couple, we're going to put a quarter cup in. Sadly, I don't have my measuring cups yet, but I can use that. And we are going to get ready to layer. And there we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I want to mix up right now. I want to mix up my veggies here. This is a really nice mixture that's going to go over the top of the nachos. So we're going to go ahead and put that on top. We're going to layer this. We're going to put some of the beans on. We're going to go ahead and do some of the cheese, and I think that's it. So let's get that going. I'm going to go ahead and put the veggie mixture right on top. There we go. Look at how pretty, what fall colors I have here. I really, like I said, I like using that orange, orange pepper. It's it's colorful, but like I said, I do like the different taste that it has. So, all right, so I'm going to do that. And then when we're putting this in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get my cilantro ready, which I'll also, again, I'll use my food processor and my chopper. Okay. All right, so there we go. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese on top. Now, again, I'm making this recipe a little smaller because there are only a couple of us to eat it. And the more I make, the more we're going to eat. So everything in moderation. Hashtag everything in moderation, not a diet. But boy, oh boy, got to stay on top of that. If it's around the house, no doubt we will eat it. All right, so I've put everything on there. I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to go ahead and bake this. Again, 425 was the temperature. We're going to put that in there for 6 minutes. Get that started. And 6 to 8 until the cheese melts. And then when it comes out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our cilantro. We got some cilantro here. We're going to dress it up with a little bit of the cilantro. I also have a few extra of the green onions. I'm going to sprinkle that on top, and some black olives. So there we go. Whew. I'm glad we're having nachos tonight. I think we need a little relaxation around the house. So happy Nacho Day, and I'll look forward to seeing you again when we do our next recipe. But I'll attach this to this recipe and the picture of the finished nachos when I post it. All right, have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.